It's a bit cooler today on Thursday morning. I've started at Glenridding and going out towards Helvellyn this morning by Striding Edge. Another £8 spent on parking. I don't mind too much. That's where I'm going. The moon. I checked into Ings Kipper's campsite last night just near Windermere. Nice little place for the money. A very small campsite with limited pitches. Apparently it gets busier tomorrow evening, but I'm leaving Saturday, so it's not really a big issue. And they've got basic toilet facilities. I received a really thorough and friendly introduction when I arrived there from the owner, very detailed. So I've got 2 more nights there and 1 more walk tomorrow after this one. This walk should be somewhere between 8 and 12 miles long. I found 2 routes online that I'm borrowing. This is brutal. I've still got a way to go yet. I'm going to say that's Helvellyn right there. It's got to be. So I reckon then the Striding Edge must be along the back there, and Swirral Edge is going to be down in front here, I think. Much more tame when I'm going for the longer one, which looks more enjoyable, more challenging. I mean, I've done Crib Goch before in Snowdonia, so it can't be that terrifying. So I stopped by the hole in the wall earlier, had something to eat briefly before carrying on. It took me about 2 hours to get that far, and I'll get near to the real start of Striding Edge. There's large tarn beneath me. I think as long as you keep left of that, you'll find Striding Edge. To the right should be Swirral Edge. The two don't really compare, do they? That's quite intimidating and challenging, and that's not. I really enjoy Striding Edge. The challenge it offers. It's not a complete scramble the whole way. You can go up and away past the boot shelter. I saw somebody I know. So shout out to Harriet if you're watching this. Probably not, but I know Harriet from Brunel walking with Bristol. It's the odd chance of seeing someone you know 5 hours away from home. Just never expected it. Losing height again now, going down towards Brysedale Tower, which is just down. You can't quite see it, it's down there. I pass by the edge of that and then carry on, I think up and over the next ridge, and then down to Glenridding down there in the valley. I can just see Harriet ahead of me. I doubt I'll catch her now, but I've come all the way down to Grisdale Tarn. Behind me is the never-ending staircase I came down, and I've come down prematurely, to be honest. I should be up on that ridgeline over there, but what I'm going to do is follow the path around the tarn and then head for that pass, or Col, I think it's here, Col Saddle, between the two kind of peaks. I'll rejoin the route towards St Sunday Crag from there. But yeah, there's no one else here in this part. Nice big tarnland lake like this, and no swimmers, nothing. So to be clear, I'm following a worn path on the grounds here, but it's not really a right of way, I don't think. Oh, it's happening all over again. Just like Sidonia in March, the bog got me. You wouldn't think it, but that's really deep. Once again, this is brutal. I'm very nearly at the top. That was horrible. All the loose rock doesn't help either, the scree. I'll never go down that way, to be honest. Far too treacherous. And the views here are still amazing, spectacular. Oh dear. So I came down there earlier, and around past the tarn, and up this. Oh dear. And tomorrow I'm doing the Fairfield horseshoe, which is like just over there, a bit more. At the very least, there are wind shelters up here so I can sit down out of the breeze for a few minutes and refuel. I've got to come down the next pike to deliver this bit down here somewhere, and that last one there is St Sunday Crag. It doesn't look too bad coming up it. I've done a lot worse just now. And then down into the valley again. The wind now is growing colder, so I put a few layers on to keep warm. I've come down quite a long way again to get this far. And now I've got one last climb towards St Sunday Crag. Get over along that, and then down to Glenridding. This hill's just false summit after false summit. You can't go on forever. This must be the top. Another rocky descent from that path down there. I've still got to go all down that way. It's a bit more grassy, hopefully. The time now is 4:30, so at least half an hour left to get down to the car. Hopefully that shop will be open still, the corner shop. I think they close at 5, so I'm not sure I'll make it in time. Which may mean paying more than I want to at a petrol station to get some food. I doubt you can see it, there's a fighter jet or something flying over the lake there. I've been hearing them all day, I couldn't see them till now. I saw these houses near the very start. I believe I'm parked in behind the trees there. That's where the main kind of heart of the town or village is. It's now 5:10. There's a very welcome sight at the bottom of this hill. A gate leading to a road, and that road leads to the main road, which I can follow up towards the car park. The best thing is it's going to be flat. No more descents or ascents. I'm so looking forward to that. It's been a tough walk, a really tough walk. today's route then, I'm using one of these A to Z maps. The good thing about these is you get OS mapping 1/25,000 scale. The whole area is covered in this one booklet. So that's 4 Ordnance Survey maps worth in one book. It costs like £10 or something. You're probably saving 30 quid or more not buying the 4 Ordnance Survey maps. Downsides are you've got to turn the page frequently to get to continue where your route might be on your walk. And they're not waterproof either, so they're probably water resistant to a point, but ideally you want a waterproof map case to put it in during bad weather. So I started off at this car park in Glenridding, £8 for the whole day. I followed the bridleway most of the way past this, I think there's a bunkhouse here. Then I think I came, no actually sorry, I meant to come that way, but I came up here but prematurely, up around here. Then I came past the bunkhouse up here. Then I got to the access land here. I went the right way past Little Cove. This long route up here around Birkhouse Moor, avoiding the erosion path by the wall. That put me on course for Striding Edge. I came to the hole in the wall here, where the path breaks off in two. You can go down towards Swirral Edge or this way towards Striding Edge, which I did with most other people. A good scramble along there, not too challenging or technical. And up here to the summit of Helvellyn, where I saw Harriet briefly and her partner. Then I started going off that way, realised I should have been going south. So I came south down this bridleway, following the cairns and the path to Nethermost Pike, High Crag, and then I started going down from Dollywagon Pike. Yeah, so Dollywagon Pike. I made a mistake then of coming down this path here, where I again saw Harriet and her partner. And by the time I was down there, it's a long way back up again, so I came across, mostly followed this path. It's very wet and boggy. And I cut across the valley here to Grisdale House. And up in this pass is where I found the worst climb of the day, from House Gap all the way up here, which is scree and loose rock towards the top of the thing. I was shattered by the end of that. I think even if I hadn't gone the wrong way, I would have had to come, like, I might try to go over Seat Sandal. That would have been a lot to do as well, and down this way. But still, going up here was a lot of work. Didn't really enjoy that, I must be honest. Down Coffer Pike was a bit tricky at descending that bit. Then we go back to the other page, 38. Then started climbing again towards St Sunday Crag. Not a terrible ascent, but I was already pretty tired, so that was just like one climb too many. And carried on down here. Long descent I come to expect from the Lake District. All the way down here. Down through these fields. And eventually joining this quiet road. I followed that comfortably along tarmac to the main road. Walked peacefully along that. Mostly following pavements. Back to the start. And the good news is that corner shop's open till late. It was 5:30 when I finished. Probably means a good 7.5 hours of walking today. And for £14 I got some muffins for breakfast, add with my porridge. I got a sausage roll made from sweet potato and feta, I'll try one time. Another one made from normal pork. I might take up a walk tomorrow. I've got some shortbread biscuits. I love shortbread right now, I've got a real thing for it. And I got some Pringles, only a small tub. And I've got a chocolate flapjack for dessert maybe. And I've also got a cake from the lakes, raspberry and white chocolate tiffin. That's my other dessert for maybe tomorrow night. I promise you, that will not all be gone tonight. Although I am shattered and hungry and everything. But I hope you enjoyed watching the video and following the walk. Thank you, and I'll see you for one more walk tomorrow.